in today's class, we are going to see friend function. We already know that private data of any class can be accessed outside the class, or protected data is accessible only in inherited class. Outside these classes, those data is not accessible. So, friend is a function which is friend to a class, and it can access the private data of that particular class, right? So, friend function can access private data of the class, even if it is not the member of that class, right? Friend function is not the member of the class, but even then it can access the private data of that class. How can it access? By using the object of that class. It need to use the object of the class to access the private data of the class. Now, what is the need of a friend function? Friend function is needed when we want to access private data of more than one class, right? Suppose you want to perform some operation which involves the private data of two different classes. Then in that case, since the data is private to the particular class, you cannot access it outside. In such cases, we can use friend function, which can access the private data of the class in which it is declared friend, right? So if you want to access the private data of two different classes, you will declare the function friend to both the classes, right? So that you can access the private data of the class, right? So syntax is simple. Syntax: friend function will be similar. Just you need to add friend keyword, friend, then return type, function name, and argument list. So it will be same as simple function, but just before the function we need to define, we need to write a keyword friend, right? So what is friend function? Friend function is a function which can access private data of a class in which it is declared friend, even if it is not the member of that particular class. It uses object to access the private data of that particular class, right? What is the need of friend function? We need friend function. There is sometime need that we need to access private data of two different classes. In that case, friend function is useful, right? So we will try to write one example. Class, first we need to define preprocessor. So as include iostream dot h, as include on io dot h, Now I can define one class demo1, wherein I will define some private data, private in x comma y. Right. Now public, I will write here void get data to read those x and y, cout ration enter x and y. Right. So I have write a function to read some values. So see in x, y. I am reading x and y. After this, I will define a friend function. So I will write friend void add. I have taken one function add, and then I need to use the object of that class. So demo d. I can close it. This is my class. Now I need to define the friend function. So I will write void add demo1 d, and here cout addition of x and y equals to d dot x plus d dot y. I have added it, and this function name here. Simply I am adding the x and y, and void main. So I will create an object of type demo1 d clr str. Now I will call the function get data of d dot get data. I will call add function to add d. Let's say h column. Right. So here we have declared this friend as a friend function, and below that we have defined it. It is a simple function, but here we have declared it as friend. Okay. So here and 1 2 alter F9 control F9. Okay. So I need to enter value of x and y, and it will give me addition. Right? Everybody get it? So this add function is not the member function, right? Because it is defined like this. It is a simple function, but it can access the data of this class. If you don't write this declaration, it will create an error that x and y is not accessible. Okay, you can write. Okay, two errors are there. So you can see demo1 x is not accessible. Again, demo2 y is not accessible. Right. So these two errors it will give, you will not declare it as a friend function. So now this is a simple function. Now if you want to add the variables of two different classes, I will copy this one because same type of logic I will require as the E copy, and I will paste here. So I will make another class demo2. Here I will define x, y only. So enter the value of enter y, and in x I will remove this x from here. Okay. Similarly here I will take in demo1 I will take only x. Here I will remove y from here. So I will remove y. So now I want to I have declared this friend function in both the functions demo1 and in demo2. Now I required object of demo1 and demo2, so I need to write here demo2 dot d2, and here it will be d1. Similarly here also I need to write here comma demo2 d2, d1. Similarly there will be changes here comma demo2 d2, and here I will use object of d1 and here d2. One more thing, when your compiler will process this class, it will not know where the demo2 class comes from. So you need to declare a prototype for demo2 class also. So class demo2, this is a prototype or a declaration of the class. Definition is down here. Here now I need to declare two different objects. So demo2 d2 and d dot get data, then d2 dot get data. Here I need to pass d comma d2. Okay, I will save it. F9. Here semicolon is not there. To control F9. So first it is saying enter the value of x, then y. Okay. So addition of x and y is 10. Like this you can use two different you can access the private data of two different classes. What is the problem here? That when you want to access a private data of different class, you cannot access it because the data is private for that particular class. This uh, member function of the another class cannot access the private data of another class. So if you want to access, then simple can be, you need to make it public, but that is not the real solution. So if you made public, then data is vulnerable. Right? Anybody can access it inside the program. So we don't want to make it vulnerable. So we define a friend function which can access the data of both the classes. Anybody has any doubt? It is again an important topic, friend function. Anybody has any doubt? You can ask. Any doubt? All of you understand what is friend function? Shall we move further to the another topic? Okay, so we will take a new topic now. Take new topic, that is function overloading. Okay, so we will write a new program for function overloading. Function overloading is a type of polymorphism. Which type of polymorphism is? This is static polymorphism. So static polymorphism has two types, that is function overloading and second is operator overloading. And in dynamic polymorphism we have already seen virtual functions, right? So we have seen virtual function in uh, static dynamic overloading. What is this function overloading is? In function overloading, when when in uh, when in a program we have function with same name. eh, when in a program we have more than one function with same name, then it is said to be overloaded, right? So function overloading, we are having same name for different functions. In a class or in a program we are having more than one function with same name, then we say it is a function overloading, right? So in function overloading, parameters, orders and types must be different. The function will be called the function will be called depending upon the parameters. Okay. So parameters type and order should be different for every function. Name will be same, but parameter type and order will be different. Right? So that is called as function overloading. What is function overloading? When in a program or a class we are having more than one function with same name, we say it is a function overloading. The rule for function overloading is that the parameters should have parameter for different functions should be in different order and must be of different type. So we will see a simple example. So we will try to write a function, let's say void, we'll write a demo function. Here I am not passing any argument. Right here, see out function demo, no arguments. One more function I will write, demo in a out and function demo one argument a. Okay. One more function I will write, void demo. Here I am having two integers. Let's say int a comma int b. Again, say out second function demo to arguments a. Right here a equals to, and here I write b. Okay, so I have written three functions with same name. This process is called as your function overloading. Now I will call this in from the main, void main let's see, I will call the demo, then demo 2 with one argument, then demo 3 comma 4 with two arguments. Let's see it, and I have saved it. Try to run it, enter F9, control F. Okay, so you can see the different functions are called. We are having same name for different functions, that is demo. So function demo, no argument, one argument, and two argument, like this. Uh, Now you will ask, what is the use of this one? For example, consider you want to perform a same type of operation on different data types, then it can be very helpful. You need not to remember more than one name, right? For example, if you want to calculate the absolute value, so absolute value of integer or absolute value of float, absolute value of double, right? So in that case, you need not to remember the different function to calculate the same operation for different data types. This is function overloading. In the next class, we will see operator overloading, which is again very important topic. Right? Anybody has any doubt today's class?